coach someone based on the fact that you have been there, what would you say? What would you advise that person to do?
You don't want to get me started. Because, it's been like a journey of about a year now. So it's not something that you do and you expect that in like a month, 2 months, you're there.
Not a quick fix.
Yes, it's not a quick fix.
Fast food.
In fact, funny enough, I put up a post on my Facebook page about it, about my weight loss journey. That's what I put. Yes. And then it's something that before I weighed over 100 kilograms. Yes. Yeah, and of course, then I still felt I looked good.
Yeah.
So, and then it just got to a point I had a lot of health issues. And then I felt, no, you can't. We're having faith, but then you are eating the wrong things, and then God, you have to heal me, and then you're eating the wrong things, and then you're putting God to test, and you're telling God He's not working, and all that. So I had to tell myself, you have to work on it by yourself and all that. So I got started, changed my diet totally.
Wow.
Yes, changed what I ate. I stopped eating a lot of junk.
But that was also a journey.
That was a journey.
You were stopping gradually, or you stopped?
I had to psych myself over a period of like a month.
Okay.
Yes. I had, there was a group I belonged to where they were eating right and all that. So I had to go through the pictures, see the success stories, and then convince myself over a period of time, this is possible. And then something with them talk about, you cannot stop eating rice. And then I have to, no, you can stop it. Okay, you know what? Let's just try for 2 weeks.
Okay.
And after 2 weeks, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And then I did the first 2 weeks. Okay, let's do another 2 weeks. And then I did it for like 6 weeks, and I lost about 25 kilograms.
Wow.
Yes.
In 6 weeks?
No. In over by the 6th month, I lost 25 kilograms. Yes.
Wow.
So now I'm just working on just keeping the weight off.
Okay, so if I get you correctly, it was a lot more of diet than exercise.
It was a lot more of diet, although I added like some walking.
Okay.
Not running, just
not anything vigorous. You have to like wow.
No, I didn't. Wow. I just walked maybe 3 times a week. I would do like 10,000 steps. Every other day I did maybe 3,000, 4,000.
Oh wow.
My life is very sedentary, really. But my diet took care of everything.
Wow. So I want to believe there's some kind of evolution in your brand. Do you want to tell us a bit about that? Because you're a lot more. You're putting the real name out a lot more.
Yes.
What informed that?
I think, as you said, I evolved. Or maybe when I started that, it was more like a side thing. It was more, I knew I could sing. I had the gift also to write songs, and I was working full time. So it was more like, let me just do something like this on the side. Yeah. So, and I don't know, maybe it's okay to sometimes accept that you were insecure. Maybe I was also like, okay, let me go under something that, T-Debs, this is the T-Debs, like an alter ego. This is T-Debs. But this is me. Yeah, so it's like, I've gotten to that point where this is me. You take me as I am. This is Tope Adeboyejo. This is what I do. So I think I got to that stage with about my 3rd song. Okay. I was like, this is who I am. Let me put it out there.
Great. And I like it. It actually has a lot more of international appeal if we really look at it that way. Even I'm also playing along that route. Tola Omoni is my name. Write the check.
I think this is the first time I'm sharing it publicly. We had a program in my church. Okay. Towards the end of last year. It's a vigil where we pray and all that. So, and it got to the point where my pastor was prophesying, and it was just like, okay, the doors will be open for you and all that, and gates will be lifted for you and all that. And the song, I just connected with the words. And then usually what I do is when the song comes to my spirit, I'll just pick my phone. If I open my phone, you see voice notes of things that have just come to my spirit, and I record it and I just keep it until I'm led to release it and all that. So I just sang what came to my spirit then into my phone and just left it. And immediately after we go home, usually I'll play for my husband on our way. Look at what I got today and all that. And it was like, wow, this is wonderful and all that. But apart from the fact that we just connected, we just decided, you know what, if a man of God has prophesied that doors will be open, and then the same night you got a song about doors opening, I think there's more to this song. Right. And at that point also in my life, I was just like, there are times when you know that you're going to the next level, but it's like there are doors that are closed. You just need to just push through something. You know, things need to break and open up. So my husband and I took some time out, a lot of time out, to pray, to fast, and every evening when we were meeting to pray together, we would sing. We didn't have the full song. We would just sing the chorus as it was then. Now we've reproduced it, and it sounds a lot different than it was when I first sang it. So we just sing it and pray and all that. That doors would open, gates will be lifted, we will be free. Whatever it is that held us bound would release us. So when we are released, would enter into the inheritance that we have. So we just kept on praying and praying, and I'm telling you, after we did it for like 40 days.
Wow.
Yes.
And so when was this word released?
That was,
do you remember?
Yes, I remember. On the 29th. It was a vigil. So overnight, 29th, 30th of September.
September last year?
Last year, 2017. So, but we prayed for 40 days into, I think, early December. After that, that's my husband and I.
Okay.
And then by the time we finished the prayers, I'm telling you, I had a lot of, my eyes opened to a lot of things. Spiritually, physically, I saw a lot of things that I needed to do to change. I saw a lot of things that needed to be broken and that were broken and all that. So, and then a lot of things started happening, even in the physical. You see that opportunities that never should have come to you would just come like that and all that. So things just started happening effortlessly. Things just started happening, and by the end of 2017, one day I was just reading the Bible, and God took me to Habakkuk, chapter 3. And then, so the whole verse of that song is more or less like I rewarded Habakkuk chapter 3.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
So talking about the might of God, the power of God, how He moves, how the oceans would separate, how the sun and the moon would, just do His bidding and all that. So that was how the verse of the song came about.
Interesting.
And by January, my husband, who is not the music person, who does not sing, felt that no, we need to go and record this. It has blessed our family. We need to just release it
to bless other people as well.
But one thing, when I got the song, immediately I was like, okay, yeah, I got the song. And now, like a week after, I wanted okay, let's sit down and write the verses. And God told me, no, Tope, you can't. There are testimonies that will follow this. And then you cannot go and tell people about something that you have not experienced
yourself.
So that was why I told you, you have to take time out and seek me first. And I'm telling you, we did that. And I told you the testimony earlier. So things worked for me. And God, just go and do your work. I've done my part.
Right.
Just do what you will with the song.
Wow, fantastic. I like when songs come from a place. Very supportive from the word go.
I'm telling you.
Very supportive from the very first day I met him.
I'm telling you.
Till tomorrow.
In fact, till forever, till eternity.
So first, is he your manager?
Yes.
See what you said?
No, really. Yeah, I'm here. I'm laughing, but really, I'm a very introverted person. Very introverted.
Oh,
yes,
really?
Very reserved. My husband is my wife is. I will not tell you I sing. If you have never seen me sing, you will not know.
Wow.
So he's the one. My wife sings. Yes, she can do it.
You don't sound like an introvert, though. I'm just saying.
This is the sanguine part of the creative person.
Okay, so now let's get real now.
Yeah.
He listens to your songs even before it gets out of the house.
Of course.
He listens to those voice notes you talked about and all those things. Now, does he ever tell you, nah, that's not good?
Okay. In fact, it's a very good question. This song, we recorded it slow, actually. These doors are open. It's like mid-tempo now.
Yeah.
But we actually recorded it slow. This is not the way he's not a music person really. But it was like no, this is not the way I imagined the song to be. Even I felt that something was not still together with it. We recorded it slow and all that. Until we had finished the production, and then something was still not there. There was still something. So we had to, Mr. Producer, Mr. Sound Engineer,
Executive Producer.
Yes, let's do this. Can we increase the tempo a bit? Can we put this here? Can we use this? Can we do this? And then we finally have what we have. And
great, fantastic. So he kind of tells you something like, all right, great.
Tells me.
How do you do that? What's the trick behind it?
I don't know. Sincerely, I don't know. I've had an experience where somebody, I think my last song, I was like, I wanted to give somebody my CD. You sing? Is that how you sing? I'm like, yes, I sing. Just collected it, cynically, like, okay, let me not reject it and all that. And then after she saw me,
wow,
she was like,
are you sure it's your voice?
Was that you? I said, yes, it's me. So I don't know. Sincerely, I don't know. Wow. I know my voice is like a bit nasal when I speak, but...
Wow, that's great.
I think one thing is, during a few days before the song was released, there were some scriptures I posted, daily scriptures about doors opening, God opening doors, and being the one to open that no man can shut, or he shuts and no man can open, and all that. I posted scriptures daily on that, and I think, well, if people go online, you will still see it on my on my social media spaces. But aside from that, a couple of years ago, we may not need to pray again after this, just something that came to me while we were preparing to release the song. Several years ago, my pastor at home, that's my husband.
All right.
Yeah, he preached a message in church then. It was about doors, types of doors. And how even physical doors can sometimes, signify a lot of things. He talked about, I think I can remember, off the top of my head, I can remember maybe like 2 or 3. I'll just mention them. He talked about automatic doors. There are some doors that you get to. All that is required for that door to open is your presence.
Yeah.
So there are some doors in your life that all you need is just to show up and be there. Those doors would open.
Yeah.
He talked about revolving doors. You have to put some effort. You have to. Yes, there are some that are automatic now, but you still have to
push.
Yes, you still have to push and all that. Then it talked about the door to the vault. You have vaults and banks.
Yeah.
Those kind of doors are not just opened by anybody.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have 2 different keys with 2 different people. So there are relationships. You have to have the right people who would have the things that you need for those doors to be open.
Yeah.
And then sometimes the doors that stand in front of you can be significant, telling you the kind of things that are at the back of that door.
Yeah.
So if you have easy access, sometimes it may mean that what's at the back is not really so, the treasure is not so fantastic.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you have to put a little effort, don't mind it, because there's great treasure at the back of that. So
that's some word right there. Oh Lord, thank you, Jesus. That's really insightful, actually. So whatever the door is, guys, whatever type it is, we declare that there's an opening for you.
Yeah. Being a Muslim.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then I just started learning to be a Muslim, and then I got to school, and then I became a Christian.
Wow.
So it was difficult for me to find and then people were telling me all sorts of testimonies. You don't have to read or you will pass. You don't have to read this. There's somebody that went for vigil and then they did the exam the next day. They didn't read. Scored A, 90 A. So it's possible. And I failed woefully. And I got kicked out of school. So I struggled a bit with, understanding how you have told me that I give your life and then everything is meant, everything is good. Nobody told me that there would be challenges.
Yeah.
So I had to get to the point where I had to learn for myself. Yes, even though you have access, you have to, we are in the world. So there would be forces that would, even though you have access, there will be forces that would come to stand and contend that thing that is just with you. Yes, even though the doors are open, the Bible says, I think one of the scriptures I posted, yes, the doors are open, but there are many adversaries.
Yeah.
But yes, even though they will come, the Lord will raise a shield. Yes, the Lord will raise a shield.
Yes.
He will raise a stand. He has said that.
Yes.
They will come like a flood. Don't forget about the doors will remain, but you have to do your part.
Wow, wow, amazing. So a lot of scriptures we've shared today is just all tying up together. So
I'm thinking before the end of the year, I plan to do I have a lot of songs that I have the release to release. So hopefully for the end of the year, I'll be doing 2-3 more songs. And then maybe by the end of the year, have a listen. Well, I don't know. It's not a concert really, but I'll just bring people together. It's not. I worship God. I'm a worshiper. It's a response. Worship is a natural response to God's sovereignty. I'm a worshiper. It doesn't mean that I sing praise and worship. So it's sorry. Don't let me confuse anybody. So, but the thing is, it's not going to be like it's not a praise and worship concert. But the fact is that at the end of the day, we would have worshipped. So we may not be singing praise and worship songs, but we would have worshipped. So I plan to have something like a gathering of people. Yes, people.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, of course you would.
I'm looking forward to it already. Thank you so much. Worship is a natural response to God's sovereignty. Just take that home, guys. I'm tweeting that right now as well, so you guys can catch that on Twitter. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
And you too.
It's so easy to listen to Praiseworld Radio, Africa's #1 online gospel radio station on the go. Simply whip out your phone, go to your app store, search for Praiseworld Radio. Download the app, now install. That's it. Launch the app to tune in anytime by tapping the icon. Guess what? It doesn't even burn your data. With less than 15 MB, you can stay tuned for 1 hour. Isn't that cool? You can also enjoy lots of interesting features by navigating the app. So, what are you waiting for? Download the Praiseworld Radio app today.